Salar de Uyuni's vast white expanse creates a surreal landscape of perfectly symmetrical reflections, as if the sky and ground have merged into a single entity, stretching over 4,000 square miles of Bolivian salt flats. The Socotra archipelago is home to flora so otherworldly that scientists believe some species have remained unchanged for over 20 million years, their twisted trunks and branches like nature's own sculpture garden. In the Atacama Desert and Cappadocia's fairy chimneys, erosion has carved landscapes that are almost identical, with towering sandstone formations and honeycombed hills, each bearing testament to the region's unique geological history, shaped by millions of years of wind and water. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms the Salar de Uyuni into a gigantic mirror, perfectly reflecting the sky and erasing the horizon line, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The Salar de Uyuni's extreme flatness makes it a crucial reference point for satellite calibration, with its surface serving as a benchmark for instruments to measure the curvature of the Earth. On Socotra Island, a peculiar landscape has formed where dragon blood trees stand like upturned umbrellas bleeding red sap, a result of their unique adaptations to the harsh environment. Socotra's isolation for millions of years has led to the evolution of a staggering array of endemic species, with a third of the plants found nowhere else on the planet, showcasing the island's extraordinary biodiversity. The Socotra Island's flora has been shaped by its unique geology, with limestone cliffs and granite mountains creating a variety of microclimates that support an incredible range of plant life, from the towering dragon blood trees to the delicate frankincense bushes. Deadvlei's stark landscape is characterized by the black skeletons of camel thorn trees that died around 700 years ago and never rotted, standing on cracked white clay beneath the world's tallest dunes. The camel thorn trees in Deadvlei were killed by a dramatic shift in the climate, which blocked the flow of water to the area, and the dry conditions have preserved their remains for centuries. Deadvlei's unique combination of petrified tree trunks and pristine white clay creates a surreal landscape that attracts photographers and scientists, who come to study the area's remarkable resistance to erosion and decay. The Atacama Desert's arid landscape stretches over 105,000 square kilometers, with some areas receiving as little as 0.01 inches of rainfall per year, making it one of the driest environments on Earth. The Atacama Desert's unique geology and lack of vegetation create a landscape of stark beauty, with sand and stone formations sculpted by rare but intense flooding events that have shaped the terrain over millions of years. In the Atacama Desert, the extreme conditions have led to the development of specialized microbial life forms that can survive in the absence of water, fascinating scientists who study these organisms to better understand the possibilities of life on other planets. The Atacama Desert at night transforms into a stargazer's paradise, with the driest air and darkest skies on the planet making it an ideal location for astronomical research. The Atacama Desert's exceptionally clear atmosphere allows the Milky Way to shine bright enough to cast a shadow on the ground, a rare phenomenon that underscores the desert's unique conditions. In the Atacama Desert, some of the world's most powerful telescopes have been installed to take advantage of the desert's unparalleled visibility, enabling scientists to study the universe in unprecedented detail. Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring is a scorching hot spring, its vibrant colors created by heat-loving microbes that thrive in temperatures above 160 degrees Fahrenheit. The spring's kaleidoscope of colors is incredibly fragile, dependent on the subtle balance of water temperature, chemistry, and microbial life, which can shift with the seasons at Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring. Measuring over 370 feet in diameter, Yellowstone's Grand Prismatic Spring is the largest hot spring in the United States, a breathtaking spectacle of natural artistry, with colors so vivid they seem almost otherworldly. Cappadocia's unique landscape was formed from volcanic ash that hardened into soft tuff, which the wind then carved into distinctive fairy chimneys that punctuate the skyline. The fairy chimneys in Cappadocia vary greatly in size, with some reaching heights of over 100 feet, their slender silhouettes a testament to the region's remarkable geological history. In Cappadocia, people have hollowed out the soft tuff to create extensive underground cities, which once sheltered thousands of inhabitants, providing a safe haven from invading armies and harsh environmental conditions. Zhangjiajie's unique landscape is characterized by thousands of quartzite sandstone pillars rising out of the mist, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that has captivated visitors for centuries. The towering pillars of Zhangjiajie, some reaching heights of over 200 meters, were formed through a combination of erosion and tectonic uplift, resulting in a landscape of breathtaking beauty and complexity. Zhangjiajie's distinctive sandstone formations have inspired artists and filmmakers, including the creators of a famous science fiction film, who used the area's unique landscape as a model for their fictional world of floating mountains. Giant's Causeway's approximately 40,000 basalt columns rise dramatically from the landscape, their near-perfect hexagonal shapes a testament to the mathematical precision of geological forces. The Giant's Causeway's unique formation is the result of rapid cooling and contraction of lava flows, which caused the rock to crack into the distinctive columns that now cover over 17 hectares of coastal area. At the Giant's Causeway, the sheer scale of the columns, some of which reach heights of over 12 meters, is a humbling reminder of the immense power and complexity of the geological processes that have shaped this alien landscape over millions of years. Antelope Canyon's uniquely sculpted sandstone walls, a result of flash floods, display a wide range of colors and textures that vary depending on the time of day and the amount of sunlight that filters through. The narrow passageways of Antelope Canyon, sometimes only a few meters wide, force visitors to navigate through the winding tunnels in single file, emphasizing the intimate and immersive nature of this natural wonder. As the single shaft of light illuminates the sandstone floor of Antelope Canyon, it creates an otherworldly atmosphere, attracting photographers and visitors who wait patiently for this brief moment to capture the perfect shot. Halong Bay's nearly 2,000 limestone karsts, worn by erosion over millions of years, rise dramatically out of the jade water, their varied shapes and sizes a testament to the relentless power of geological forces. The sheer scale of Halong Bay, spanning over 1,500 square kilometers, supports a stunning array of biodiversity, including countless species of fish, monkeys, and birds that inhabit the islands and surrounding waters. In Halong Bay, the local population has developed a unique relationship with the landscape, with many families living on floating villages, their daily lives intricately tied to the rhythms of the sea and the majestic beauty of the karsts that surround them. Iceland's unique geology is characterized by glaciers sitting directly on active volcanoes, a rare phenomenon that has created a landscape of contrasting fire and ice. Iceland's black sand beaches, formed from volcanic rock and glacial sediment, stretch for miles, shaped by the relentless pounding of the North Atlantic waves. In Iceland, waterfalls like those fed by meltwater from ice that has never seen a warm summer, cascade down rocky slopes, their crystal-clear waters a testament to the island's pristine and untouched environment. Over the tranquil waters of the Norwegian fjord, the northern lights dance in shimmering curtains of green and blue, a spectacle that has captivated residents and visitors alike for centuries. The Norwegian fjord provides a unique backdrop for the aurora, as the steep cliffs and dark skies amplify the display, allowing observers to witness the full spectrum of colors, from deep crimson to vibrant purple. In the darkness of the Norwegian fjord, the northern lights are not just a visual phenomenon, but also an auditory experience, as the solar winds that fuel the display can produce a faint humming or crackling sound, audible to those who stand in awe of this natural wonder. Antarctica's unique combination of low humidity and extreme cold preserves frozen landscapes for thousands of years, allowing scientists to study ancient ice cores and gain insights into the Earth's climate history. The immense icebergs that break away from Antarctica's ice shelves can be so massive that they have their own weather systems, with clouds and fog forming around them as they drift through the Southern Ocean. In Antarctica's dry valleys, the extreme aridity has led to the formation of unusual geological features, including saline lakes and frozen groundwater, which have been shaped by millions of years of intense wind and glacial activity. The Rub al Khali, a vast sand sea, stretches across the landscape, its dunes sculpted by winds that have been shaping this terrain for thousands of years, creating an ever-changing topography. In the Rub al Khali, the massive dunes, some reaching heights of over 250 meters, are in constant motion, migrating slowly across the desert floor, driven by the persistent winds that whip across this arid expanse. The Rub al Khali's unique acoustic properties are revealed when the winds blow, causing the dunes to hum with a deep, booming note, a low-frequency vibration that can be felt as much as it is heard, a phenomenon that has fascinated travelers and scientists alike. In the Sahara Desert, massive dunes can engulf entire caravan roads within a single season, transforming the landscape overnight and forcing travelers to adapt to the ever-shifting terrain. The Sahara Desert's rocky outcrops are adorned with ancient rock paintings, vivid depictions of a bygone era when this vast expanse was covered in green grasslands and traversed by flowing rivers just a few thousand years ago. As the Sahara Desert's sand dunes stretch towards the horizon, the remnants of a more verdant past still linger, with fossilized tree roots and riverbeds etched into the rocky substrate, a testament to the region's dramatic climate shift. The Plitvice Lake's distinctive travertine formations are deposited at a rate of about 1 cubic meter per day, as minerals from the water are precipitated out and trapped by the lush vegetation that covers the lake beds and surrounding terrain. Over 1.2 million visitors each year walk the boardwalks and trails that weave through the Plitvice Lakes, their footsteps carefully managed to preserve the delicate balance of this ecosystem and prevent human impact from altering the lake's pristine beauty. The Plitvice Lake's unique geology is supported by an astonishing array of microorganisms, with over 200 species of moss and bacteria that contribute to the formation of the travertine barriers, creating an ever-changing landscape that is both beautiful and fragile. The Dolomites rise dramatically, their pale limestone peaks a testament to their ancient history as a tropical coral reef on a seabed, now standing kilometers in the air. The Dolomites' unique rock formations are characterized by a process called dolomitization, where magnesium from seawater replaced calcium in the limestone, creating a durable and distinctive landscape. At sunset, the Dolomites glow pink, as the fading light dances across the rock faces, illuminating the intricate patterns and textures of this former reef, now a mountain range. Victoria Falls unleashes over 10 million liters of water per second, creating an immense roar that can be heard from kilometers away, a sound that has been a constant presence for the local communities living in the shadow of this natural wonder. The sheer force of Victoria Falls generates a column of spray that can reach heights of up to 400 meters, casting a misty veil over the surrounding landscape, supporting a unique array of tropical vegetation that thrives in this perpetually damp environment. Locals refer to Victoria Falls as the smoke that thunders, a name that reflects the massive plume of mist that rises from the base of the falls, a phenomenon that has fascinated visitors for centuries, with many attempting to capture its essence through art, photography, and storytelling. The Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,300 kilometers, its intricate framework composed of more than 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands, a vast ecosystem that supports an incredible array of marine life. The Great Barrier Reef is not only the largest structure ever built by living creatures, but it is also home to an astonishing 1,500 species of fish, with new species still being discovered among its vibrant coral formations. Off the coast, the Great Barrier Reef's remarkable architecture is a result of the collective efforts of billions of tiny coral polyps, each about the size of a grain of rice, working together over thousands of years to create this unparalleled natural wonder. Banff's turquoise lakes are a striking sight, with the gentle lapping of water against the shore creating a soothing melody that echoes through the surrounding mountains. The vibrant coloration of Banff's lakes is due to the presence of rock flour, a fine powder produced by the grinding action of glaciers on the underlying bedrock, which gives the water its distinctive blue-green hue. In Banff, the effects of rock flour are particularly pronounced during the summer months, when the increased glacial meltwater carries high concentrations of this fine sediment, resulting in an otherworldly intensity of color that attracts visitors from around the world. Banff serves as a laboratory for scientists studying the potential for life beyond Earth, with its unique geological formations providing insights into the possibility of similar ecosystems on other planets. The fragile ecosystem of Banff is susceptible to even slight changes in temperature and precipitation patterns, making it a challenging environment to preserve and protect for future generations. Thanks to the tireless efforts of conservationists who argued for its preservation, Banff remains a protected area, with many of its most sensitive habitats shielded from human impact and development. As we conclude our journey through Banff, its surreal landscapes linger, a testament to the power of preservation, with over 1,600 square kilometers of wilderness now safeguarded for future generations. Banff's protected status has also allowed scientists to study its unique geology, revealing a complex history of glaciation that shaped the landscape over millions of years, with fossils found in its ancient rocks. Thanks for traveling with us through Banff, where the intersection of human effort and natural wonder has created a truly one-of-a-kind destination, with the local community continuing to balance tourism and conservation efforts.